I was always an energetic child and always had to entertain everyone. And I vividly remember my mum sending me to Stagecoach because I had too much energy. So she told me I had to exert it. So every Saturday morning I went and did singing, dancing and acting. And I always did school plays in primary school. I always loved it. It's just always been a part of who I am. I remember doing A Christmas Carol, but being a gravedigger in that and having, I think, one line. So that was interesting. And I in primary school, I tended to always get the smaller parts, I think. Well, I came from a background of absolutely no artistic endeavours, my parents, anyone in my family. So I was the first one to even conceive of going into the arts. So I don't think at that age I even thought that was possible. I just thought it was for fun. I never thought, oh, I'm going to grow up and be an actor. I don't recall that anyway. Maybe I did. Yes, did drama. It was my favourite subject always. Did it outside of school as well, at sort of an amateur dramatics group. I took it for GCSE. I took it for A-level. So when we did The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, I played the White Witch. That was one of my favourite roles because I just got to be evil. Yeah, I was getting more of the mainer parts in senior school, I think, actually. We did Pool No Water by Mark Ravenhall. That was more of an ensemble piece, but that was a physical theatre piece as well. So I feel like I was experiencing loads of different kinds of theatre before I ventured out of school, which was definitely useful. Yeah, we used to go as a part of the curriculum. I was lucky enough, I think I had a really good drama department at my school. So they would take us out on trips into London, growing up not too far from London as well. So I remember going to see The Woman in Black, going to see A Doll's House. So yeah, lots of theatre trips. I was torn between doing something very serious or throwing caution to the wind and pursuing what I knew in my heart I really wanted to do. I think I kept trying to deny it, that I didn't want to be an actor, but I secretly did. I didn't want to let people know that's what I wanted to do. Yes, my mum especially was very keen to make sure that I was happy in what I wanted to do, but there was that nature of making sure I had serious subjects behind me as well. So I did English literature, history, those sort of things. Yes, my school, though, was incredibly motivated everyone to go to university. So it didn't really cross my mind at the stage to go to drama school. So I actually went and did a BA in drama and English literature in Manchester for 3 years. And then I went on to drama school afterwards to do a master's in acting. And that's a very common option these days. I know a lot of people who just get their BA under the behind them and then move on and do the actor training. When I actually seriously considered it, it would have been at university, I think, because I was doing so much with the Drama Society then. It made me completely fall in love with it. I wasn't focused on my studies. I was focused on all the rehearsals I went to and all of the auditions I went to. And I realised that was my real passion. That's what I love to do. It wasn't sitting down writing essays or sitting at a desk all day. It was incredibly useful because I always, that's my approach, I would say, to a script, is trying to intellectualise it first. It doesn't have to be everyone's approach. It is mine, just to understand the character. And having done English literature, I think that I really always try and bring that into it a lot. And it helps my understanding of the play. A lot of comedy, a lot of silly, outlandish female characters. But I did a few serious ones as well. I played Hedda Gabler, and that was probably the hardest character I've ever played, but amazing. Did Lady Macbeth as well. So yeah, I revelled in playing like strong women or funny women, and I still think generally that's my casting type. Because it was a year, just a year's intense training, it was incredibly intense. And so a lot of challenges to break myself down and be able to access all different kinds of characters, and doing that within a year was tough, but definitely rewarding. I wouldn't change a thing. I think I improved so much as a performer. That they should go for it if that's what they really want to do. Go to drama school, I think. You don't have to, but go for it. And if you don't get in the first year, don't stress, because it might take multiple tries. It took me 2 tries, and it's very common to take years for some people. And if you want to do a degree first and have that experience of university and always have that to fall back on, definitely take the opportunity, because there's always the option of doing the masters at drama school.